What's going on, everybody? Hey, let's get everybody in here. Get everybody in here. Is anybody live? Lamarcus, it's gonna be ugly. Let's get them all in here. Y'all that's coming in, hit that like button as you coming. Is anybody in here? Hold on. That's what I'm gonna do. Nope, nobody live. I'm just checking around to find out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to crush nobody's time. So I'm just calling around to find out. I've been waiting. I've been waiting. $21, let's get them numbers up. Yes, sure. Because I'm only going to say this once. I need everybody's participation today. Yes, sure. Yes, sure. Oh, yeah, open panel tonight. Open panel tonight. Mm-hmm. 26, come on. Hello, everybody. I'm shouting y'all out as y'all come in. Because when I get started, I don't want to stop. I don't want to get stopping. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to just stop playing with people. Show people that they're not your equal for real. Okay. I'm just sending them out to people. Some of my hitters. Shout out to everybody that's here. Come on. Come on, let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. It's gonna get ugly real quick. Yeah, I'm sending it through. I got something to say to a lot of people. I got something to say to a lot of people. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Dream Team, how y'all doing? Family, friends, affiliates, associates, how y'all doing? We're gonna have a good live tonight. Time to put people on the square. So, the title is The Rats, Snakes, Witches, and Warlocks versus the Real Warriors for Kellz. You feel me? I got 4 dislikes and I ain't even get started yet, but that's okay. Because everybody that's sending me a dislike, see, I know what y'all really looking like. Y'all inside sound like this. That's what it really looked like. That's what y'all really sound like and look like. Because every time I come on, y'all like, oh my God, he's about to destroy us again. And we're gonna be looking over some notes. We're gonna be looking at some things that's going on. And we're gonna talk about some things. You feel me? We're gonna talk about some things. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about a couple of Choke No Joke lives. So let's go there. Hold on, make sure I send you. Hold on, because I don't want no type of lies being told on me. Everything I say, I want it to be factual. I want it to be factual, everything I say. I don't want nobody saying, oh, you lied on me, this and this, this. No, I don't nobody. So, if you want to support Dana J, y'all go ahead and hit the super chat at the bottom of the screen. That's for the that's for the channel. If y'all want to send me a Cash App, you can Cash App me at $OfficialDanaJay. Let me go ahead and put that up right now. Let's knock this out the way real quick. Let's knock this out real quick. Get my colors in real quick. Bang. Doing that. Yep. Bang, 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 bang. All right, get out of there. Done with that. Facts. I'm doing it right in front of your eyes. All right. That's all I'm saying tonight. Let's go. Nothing but truth. If y'all don't want the truth, get out. Because everything I do is covered by receipts. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to rock with the greatest. Let's go. looking for a social platform that's for us, by us, designed by us, come on over to WeGotUps.com. www.WeGotUps.com. Tell them, Q.
Yeah. What's up? This your homeboy Ice Cube. You know what it is. The West Coast Warlord, the Grand Wizard. Don Mega is in the house. Now check this out. I'm inviting you to join the official Black People Social Network. WeGotUps.com. That's WeGotUps.com. 100% Black owned, man. I see you here, boys. I see you. You out there doing it, man. And as we say in the Big Three League, we got ups, baby. So WeGotUps.com. Check it out, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, Black people, we definitely need to socialize, get together, figure out this system we all going through. So, you know, WeGotUps.com promises to be that place. Like I said, Black owned, gotta love it. And, you know, willing to make sure that you guys make a social connection. So WeGotUps.com, you know, from your homeboy Ice Cube, got to throw up the dub, you know, for that, you know what I'm saying? And hey man, official Black People Social Network. You know, I get it right, don't worry about that. Just join, man. Join the official Black People Social Network. WeGotUps.com. WeGotUps.com, man. That's easy, man. We got ups, baby. We got ups. Your homeboy Ice Cube, and I'm out. Throwing up the dub, but we got ups, man. Check it out.
And when you come over, look me up, OfficialDanaJay. Hit that blue, turn it gray, and I'll be right there. Let's go. Commentary. Straight.
So they got me here, they keep coming, watch you sin. But you gotta leave us alone. They know, they forget to say later. What you gonna do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Tell you what, I will never be free standing. May not tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spend it you. Let's count down when you get down. So I hope there's no freedom. I know, wanna see stuff when the beat say go. There you go again, that voice is oh, watch you make your girlfriend. You've been waiting patiently, wondering when and where I'll be. The cousin rockers in the industry, making this so she can't sleep.
What up, everybody? It's been a long weekend. Now, I'm going to get through this commentary, and then I'm going to open a panel up. We're going to have an open panel. First of all, let's get this straight. Shout out Dream Team and everybody that's here. There's no team better than a Dream Team. Shout out to the people who endured a bunch of bullshit and hardship this weekend. I sat back and watched. And I'm glad I didn't comment on Choke's No Jokes panel on Friday. Glad I didn't. Because he came back Saturday. Quite entertaining. I get it. But I heard my name swindling. And I'm gonna point some things out to y'all. But before I do that, y'all know me. I gotta come with a metaphor. When they kept playing with my name, they thought I was just quiet for nothing. But every time they played with my name, I heard a whisper in my ear. So my president says it best. They whispered in my ear, you can't withstand the storm. But what Sylvia and them wasn't banking on is me whispering back, I am the storm. So with that being said, let's put some shit back in place. Me and Choke Don't have no beef. Hell, he texted me, I text him. He called me, I called him. But Choke said something on his live. Actually, 3 things. It kind of got to me. And I understand what he was trying to say. But can't nobody tell you better than me. First thing, he said the mantle has been passed to him. No disrespect, and Choke, my guy, he cool with me. I don't have no beef. Even though some of the people that he, some things happen to on his channel are definitely cool with me. But can't nobody pass the mantle without talking to me. This is my shit. This right here, this R. Kelly sector, without me, it wouldn't be none. So let's get some things straight across the whole board. I have no problem working with folks. But don't. Let's not make this a competition thing. Granted, Choke, he did things from his heart. I don't look at other things. But the second thing that got me was when he was aggressively saying, Levi, say his father's name. Now, I know why Levi ain't telling everybody what his real name is. And if you've been around for 3 years, you also would know why too. The vultures were waiting. Just so they can try to do to him what they did to me. I also tried to explain this to Brother Choke. I've also sent him stuff of what was going on. But I've never said to him, who to fuck with. Because me, I want to see what the end game is. Now, people that came out and spoke are people that have been around for 2.5, 3 years. And from what they're speaking about, Choke took it as an attack. Well, Sharon Wimbush attack. And I'm going to get to that too. It's not an attack on Choke. Because when he was telling me that, I kept quiet. Because I wanted to hear how he felt. Because at the end of the day, he got feelings too. But so do Sharon, so do Levi, so do myself. And I removed my feelings from this. So this is coming from a non-biased perspective. I don't fall on either side. I'm coming from what I observed and then what I've seen in the chat. It didn't make sense. I understand how Choke felt like, oh, Sharon Wimbush attacking me, this and this and this and this. Bro, I told you that. And like I said to you on the phone, can't nobody tell you about the Sharon Wimbush fight better than me. Nobody has dealt with this longer than me. It's been 2.5 years. And me and Sharon Wimbush just started speaking this year. We've been at war. But why? We've been at war. For the same reason, Choke, and I sent you the link. And I hope you jump on later because I want you to hear the real shit. Everybody else can speculate, but I can give you the real shit. What disappointed me Saturday, about your panel when you was jogging and you was talking about sharing was two things. One, and you said, Dana, don't come on my panel disrespecting women. Because we don't do this over here. They are women. So when I heard you disrespect a woman, it kind of got to me. I was like, damn. Choke done fell by the wayside. It kind of made me look at it like, fuck. Like, the second thing is this. From the time you start speaking about Sharon Wimbush was dead, up until you put your own people in it, it made me feel sad. And I'm gonna tell you why. That's why I texted you that night and I said, look, just come on my panel and we would talk. I will open your eyes. The same shit you said, word for word, came from Silk. That's why I disappointed you. And I know you're gonna say, no, it didn't. I'm gonna call you bluff. If you go live and say, it ain't coming from Sylvia, I'm gonna call you bluff. And I'm gonna tell you why. That's the same manuscript that Sylvia gave me, and I said the same shit. I said she was dead. I gave the whole background because Sylvia looked her up and gave it to me. And that was at a time that me and Sharon was at an all-time high, with me not knowing that Sylvia was talking to Sharon and feeding her the bullshit the whole time. Divide, conquer. So, Choke, is it safe to say that you were used? Yes. Is it safe to say that you're probably still going to be used if you continue to stay in that place? Yes. If you somewhere feeling fucked up right now, this is what I was trying to prevent you from. Can't nobody tell you about this fight better than me. Hollywood Next got a taste of it, but I've been in the mud. So when you see me and people that I was going back and forth with, and we cool, it's because we looked each other in the eye and seen the real about each other. But Choke, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The reason why Sharon attacked you, it wasn't because of what you did. No, it wasn't because of what you said. It was because of what you did. And the only reason why, the only two reasons why I gave you the stuff that I gave you and showed you the stuff that I showed you was because I made that mistake so that way nobody else can make it. That's an unconditional friend. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Me and you, we cool. But for somebody to throw you a bone like that, and they don't have to, I could have just sat back and let you kill yourself. I could have just let you self-destruct. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, I watched some activities happen. The same activities that happened to me. And once you said she was dead, everything I told you, when you make one video, Sharon gonna make 40. She don't stop. That's why I told you, I said, I can smooth this over. And you said, nah, brother, anybody fuck with her, I ain't fucking with. Well, that's the same playbook I told you about Sylvia. And let's keep it a buck. I told you the only reason why she won't go to the hospital at your rally is because of you. One thing about me, I don't let people play. on me anymore. I used to, but I don't do it no more. So I'm kind of disappointed that you didn't bet that. Your channel is your channel. Whatever your live's about, that's what you do. I can't tell you how to operate on your channel. What I can do is control what I do. So when I came on your channel and I seen the bullshit that came towards me, you tell me don't cuss at nobody, but you allow a bitch nigga to cuss at me. You tell me answer the questions directly, but you let this motherfucker dance around the mulberry bush. Only thing I say is just keep it fair. If you ask certain people to ask direct questions, I expect, well, everybody should expect for everybody to answer direct questions. You ain't asked to be determined how long she been around, Robert. So after looking at both of your lives 3 times apiece, that means it consumed most of my weekend. The only time I had to myself is when I went to play for a funeral in church. After looking at those lives, I can see how people be like, oh, choke on some other stuff. And I was still saying, no, maybe he got a method to the madness he's trying to get to. Then you said everybody turned on yourself a prima donna. I don't see how that happened. You only got beef with one person. So how did everybody turn on you? But then I'm gonna give you another way to look at it. Is it that everybody turned on you? Or is it that people seen this playbook 2 years ago and they recognized it and they said, oh no, he fucked with Sylvia and them, we ain't fucking with it. That's what you gotta look at. Don't look at it so much as they turn on you. It's who you aligned yourself with. Like I said, you new into the joint. That whole thing you spraying, I done did it. I done did it. So, you know, I understand that people like to say my name. I understand that people grace your channel to get more followers. But I understand that you blocked Sylvia at first, but then the ghost of Ivan Franco popped back up, which is Sylvia all over. That's all you gotta do is look at it. Once that other page, Silly Sil, popped up, Ivan Franco disappeared. When that other page disappeared, that Silly Sil popped. When that other page disappeared, Ivan Franco popped back up. Like I told you, they making fake pages to come and infiltrate your shit. Now all the real people are doing this because they know that those group of people has fucked up Robert's case. Now, which leads me to my first point. And I'll still say, Choke got a good platform. There's no beef between me and him. I just look at it like if we're gonna be real about it, he can speak on what goes on over here and I can speak on and what go on over there. That's just what I see. It's called constructive criticism. So let's get to this. 71 suburban girl. She put a PSA out and said, message, Robert Sylvester Kelly would really appreciate if his fans and supporter family respect that Lisa and Cassandra are his sisters. They support him and wants people to please stop speaking ill of or on them, and the memo of his legal team. They're really trying to work in peace without the publicity of social media. Once again, 71 Suburban Girl is not qualified to speak on Lisa or Cassandra because you don't know. You came in through Daboski, you attacked me and Levi from the jump, and we don't know you from a can of paint. But we kept it respectfully and ignored you. Now, can't nobody tell Elisa and Cassandra's story better than me. Why? Because I'm the one that got the call at 2:15 in the morning from Dr. Rogers. And Dr. Rogers said, Dana, I have Robert's sisters here. Can you make it so they can meet Robert? I said, okay, that's cool. I said, but Robert gonna need some proof. Can you show me or send me a picture or something? So Dr. Rogers sent me a picture of a guy named Frank. I asked Dr. Rogers what his name was. She said Frank Kelly. At this time, Bruce was down. Carrie was on his fuck Robert stage, and Teresa turned into a ghost. So when all this was happening, I was talking to Lisa and Cassandra together with Sylvia. Sylvia started telling me that Lisa was jealous of this and this, and I was like, look, I ain't trying to get into it. Y'all seen the whole breakup between me and Dr. Rogers, how that split off, and somehow or another, Lisa and Cassandra got in the middle of it. So they attacked me and I attacked back. Speed it up. They was with Phases in Chicago. I made it so, me and one other person made it so that they got to meet Robert. As everybody was standing around Robert was on like this little plateau joint right in Chicago, and they were standing around. Lisa pulled me to the side and said, Dana, I thank you for having us all here, but can you make it so me and Cassandra can talk to Robert alone? I said, sure. I hit Robert, I said, they want to talk to you alone. Robert said, well, I said, y'all go right over there. Those some steps. They went over there and talked for about 1 hour and 40 minutes. The first time I said it, I said 3 hours, I exaggerated. To be exact, it was like 1 hour and 40 minutes. Dr. Rogers bought some books from Will. And me and Phases and Phases' sister, we all was laughing, joking, chopping it up with everybody else. They finished talking. Robert's exact words were, they could be some kin, but I don't know. I'm not taking no DNA test until all of this is over. Because I told him, hey, at the end of the day, DNA don't lie. But I did ask Cassandra, I said, what is your dad's last name? And she said, Kelly. So not knowing that it already came down the tree via Sylvia, that his last name was Harrison. So I stopped asking questions. From that point of me stopping asking questions, I knew all I needed to know. So all this, they his sisters, they not his sisters, nobody knows. But Bruce said no. Carrie said no. They would know. I don't know. I was just happy that somebody else beside myself stepped up for Robert. So yes, I was the one that made it so they talked to Rock. From that point, I got snaked until we got to New York just recently, and we smoothed everything out. From my end is over. I can't speak for nobody else. Then on Choke's channel, another lie came up. This guy said, Dana has threatened my protests, every protest I have done, and this and this and this and this. And y'all heard it when I said, no, I threatened you. But see, nobody want to look at facts. And since we're pulling up old stuff, let's look at what really was. Do anybody remember this? Since I was a topic on people platforms, if we're gonna talk, let's get it correct. Wait a minute. Come on. Is it not gonna play? Hold on. Is it not gonna play? Hold on, let me see. Hold that thought. We ain't gonna play that game. Well, anyway, we ain't gonna waste too much time. It must wasn't worth it. That's one of the lives when he was threatening everybody. And Daboski had a good niche of threatening people. So if you're gonna threaten people, don't go on the platform and say or act like you're an angel. No, we all threatened each other. I've never threatened your rally. But from what I'm hearing, you threatened people that was with you when they were with you. I don't know. I don't got a dog in that fight. That's not my monkey. That's not my show. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is, don't act like your shit don't stink when you was one of the main culprits of the BS. I'm trying to get this thing to play. I can't. So if you turn your channel around, if you're doing some positive things, that's on you. But we all went to war on a YouTube. Every last one of us. So when people turn around and act like none of this ain't happened, that Dana did this, Dana did that, we ain't gonna play that game. We not gonna play that game. While I'm at it, and I'm just gonna put this in here, this is a live when they had the meeting with Greenberg. And me and Greenberg had some kind of words about it. See this play.
This is one of the things that the family has helped put in place, just so you guys know. And they're working on some big things. They are working on some big things, and I can tell you that Greenberg is ecstatic. That's all I can tell you. He's ecstatic. Again, there'll be an interview coming up with Greenberg and the sisters. Again, I try to get you guys a date. I can't tell you a date right now. I try to get you guys a date. Again, the people in Chicago may end up at least hearing it first before the actual video footage is put out. I'm not sure. Like I said, I try to find out. You'll get a lot of your questions answered. You'll get some questions answered about funds. Oh, Lord. I can't tell you everything because then I'll be giving stuff away, but I did let them know that I would, mention it. So I'm making sure that I mention it so you guys will have something to be looking for.
That was the second attack on the defense fund. That's when they brought out the Kelly for Justice. And that masked the $1 Million Initiative. Which brings me to this guy, Don Russell. I get it. A lot of people don't understand how crazy this is. And when I say it's a network, it's a network. So let's listen to what Don Russell said on Blockman. And we're going to compare some things. Check this out. I'll be damned. What is really going on? Hold on, y'all. What is really going on? Is my drive gonna work or what? Okay. This is what I hate about technology. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it don't. But I put it on here. All right, let's go. And I'm only bringing this like this because I want y'all to see, like, from the beginning up until now. It's nothing but bullcrap. Extended bullcrap. And when you see people talking about, oh, people know my position, you don't have a position. You don't have a position. But I'm not going to jump to her just yet. We're going to get into, you know what? Let me use this too. Thank you so much, Ms. Jennings. We're going to get into it. This live going to be a long live. I'm going to tell you that now. We're going to get into it. Because some stuff that I'm seeing is bullcrap. And what I'm seeing is people trying to hijack something that was here and built by myself. So it's crazy because Sylvia wasn't around when folks was, when I'm dealing with folks. She wasn't around. So all this stuff she talking like, people know who I am. Yeah, they know exactly who you are. But it ain't for the good part. All the important people know exactly who you are. So, and it ain't for the good part. But I had a chance to talk to Carrie the other day. I did. I had a chance to talk to Carrie. And talking to Carrie, we got to discuss some things. The things that we talked about, I'm gonna keep it between us. But I have to look at that a different way, through a different lens. Because what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, I ain't liking. It don't sit well with me. Now, everybody grown. They can do what they want to do. But I'm only rocking for people who ain't with the bull crap and people who are rocking for Robert legitly and for real. Not saying that he's not, but I'm not going to go that route. That's his brother. I will hope and pray that he will always rock, and no matter what. That's his brother. And I will speak on that. That's one thing that he was adamant about, that he loved his brother. So everybody that took shots at Carrie, including Sylvia, a couple weeks ago, talking about that he on that booger sugar and he high and all this, Yeah. I don't understand how you smiling in that man's face now when you dogged him out and behind his back. I don't get it. But once again, that's not my monkey. That's not my show. So let's put this down here. Let's get back to what I was saying. All right. Y'all heard the recordings of Don Russell saying, and you know, he got the signatures, he got the passports, he got the portal, he got all that, right? Y'all heard all that, right? All right. This is an updated Don Russell discovery. This is updated, but they got another one coming out too. Or that came out, I'm sorry. Updating. So when people try to make it seem like I'm the one hurting Robert, and they go to people that they've been talking to, there's always receipts. There's always track records. And if you pay attention, this is a conversation between Just Jazz and Jen. And Just Jazz showed this part. So when I showed that to Jen, Jen said, I wasn't talking about you. Now, if you look at the top, it says Rob's team is already planning to sue him. Just Jazz rock with Sylvia and them. So why didn't nobody show Carrie this? And they talking about Don Russell. But see, Just Jazz is trying to spin it when she said, so I sent Robert $250 to the fund. Is it still a legit? Jen said, not to Dana J. Just Jazz said, that's great because he has caused a lot of confusion, a lot. And he's given the other side all the information that Robert's supporters did researching. And he got Don arrested too. Here's my question. I don't talk to none of Team Kellz. So what did I give Larry? Make it make sense. And then Jen said, right now, Rob is making money off Not Supposed to Be through Apple Music. Well, Jen put that out there, right? But you seen Don Russell come on there and try to throw Keith under the bus and try to throw Some Brother Love under the bus. Well, let's look at what caused the friction between me and Don Russell. Well, one of the things, I got some other things too, hold on. I gotta bring to the forefront. First thing was this. Don Russell posted, RSK's task force just convened from a 2-hour strategy session. Brian Nix is the only attorney that has RSK's consent to receive funds in his honor. Doug been fired. Others are headed out the door soon, after per RSK's demands. For now, Greenberg has been restricted. RSK is in good spirits. He asked to tell his fans that have been praying for him, writing him, and sending commissary money. Thank you from the bottom of his heart, and he loves you. Watch this. That's a narrative that Don Russell put out there. So now if you're wondering, why was Dana attacking the commissary situation? Because I know where it came from. And Don Russell don't want Robert to have a defense, knowing that Robert at that time, he could only have $250 in his commissary account and everything else is on hold. But wait, what if Drea just say, I need that money for child support? Then Robert has nothing. Here's another narrative that was put out there that a lot of y'all didn't know about. I told you, one thing they don't want to do is make me mad. Because in making me mad comes receipts. Listen to this narrative. To all RSK Day One fans, the Clarys and Savages planted a lot of moles, i.e. Steve Greenberg, Nicole Blank Becker, Daryl Johnson, James Mason, John Holder, Dana J, Jasmine Jazzy Johnson, whom, by the way, is Geronda's sister, Joycelyn Savage, and Azriel Clary, to disrupt RSK's life camp. Joy and Az deflected because they were against their family's malicious agenda after getting to know RSK. RSK pulled together a covert team of investigators, and we begin to weed the villains out and unravel the conspiracy surround his life/career. Though we have uncovered a lot, unfortunately, time was not on our side. We had begun to secretly film our own docuseries starring RSK and a ton of unforeseen content. This entire public lynching derived from greed. There is an enormous amount of information along with evidence that is proportionally being disregarded because of government and special interests. The current judicial agenda will not be overturned unless a miraculous string of events are moved into play. Don Russell. What is those miraculous strings of events? They not believe in the shit that you did. That's what the miraculous events are. When I came out and said, everybody, stop gravitating towards it. Oh, y'all thought I was lying. But then, and when y'all seen Robert get the RICO Act, y'all said, that's not fair. I immediately said, y'all did it. That's all it took. It's for people to say, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't gonna say you attached to Robert.